Oh, and there's Derek Bell upside down. That's not a good position to be in.
Definitely not. I hope the other cars can see him.
I thought he just switched the lights off, but you could see the flame underneath. He probably just thing just shorted out. But that is every driver's nightmare. Look at the fuel pouring out of the car now. Inside there is an 800, 900 degree centigrade turbo sitting there just brewing up, ready to set fire to something. It's an absolute miracle that thing hasn't caught fire. And now they're just waltzing up as if it's another one of those things that happens.
And one of the big problems with the Group C car, the doors open upwards. So if you do manage to roll the car, it's not very easy to get out.
That was certainly a dreadful accident for Derek Bell, and I think that would have scared the living daylights out of any of us. Don't think for 1 minute that racing drivers don't get scared. It's a necessary element of survival. You've got to remember that we race 20 times a year at those sort of speeds, and we go testing probably 30 or 40 times a year in practice days. So you have to have an element of fear, otherwise you're not going to survive to tell the story.
And I think one of the things as well is you tend to slow the speed down in your brain, so that you get used to the speeds very easily, and you feel very calm in the car. But then when something does happen like that, you realise just how fast you were going, and then suddenly it's panic stations. And I definitely wouldn't want to be in there where he is now. Oh, no, that's allowed that car some breathing space. It looks like a Nissan, who's obviously in the pits now under yellow, so he's not losing anywhere near as much time.
That 84 car kept coming out of the pits, although he was God knows how many laps down, and haunting us, didn't he? Because he was on fresh tyres and fresh drivers, and being quite a nuisance as we were trying to carry out our 24-hour race.
The accident to Derek Bell was the biggest of his career. What exactly happened?
It just collapsed at the right rear, and then it just flew up in the air, and I just remember sailing through the air. It was the most incredible ride, and then I don't know, it just came down so quietly on the road and just skidded on and on and on and on and on down the road. And as I was going along, I realised I was just sliding, and I just didn't seem to hit anything. So I put the fire extinguisher on because I'm just terrified of fire, and I thought, well, I ain't going to stick my hands out anywhere because I don't want yet, because I haven't stopped. And then I realised the engine was still running, and I was upside down, so I switched the engine off. And then as I said, I got the fire extinguisher button, so I started to get soaked in fuel, and I then started to pass out because there's fumes. And I thought, well, any minute, they'll just come and somebody will come, and I seemed to lay there for an eternity looking up the road and just hearing cars going by, and nobody comes for me. It's quite unbelievable. And then next thing I passed out, and I remember having like, you have like a nightmare, sometimes you have a bad dream about having an accident, and then you wake up. I thought, maybe I'm having a dream. And it wasn't a dream. And the next thing I could hear voices, and I started to shout, call for people, and then people for me, and I told them, hurry up.